turns out we're gonna give the spotlight to two people we never expected to have the spotlight. The question is, though, are they enough to save us from a very foreshadowing despair? Who knows? They're at least led by the sister lover, so who knows? Yeah, this is the Black Clover chapter 138, and I am the Anime Fan, the Despair Reviewer. Well, it seems to... is this perhaps the last Black Clover chapter of this year? Who knows, but Melilio last time gave a very huge blaze on Liar, and well, it seems that his power is too big for that. And then we actually get a page where describing this mana zone. Apparently it's a skill that manipulates nearby mana in the area to assist the user however they wish. And essentially it's a magic with far greater than your own is released, and your perception skills heighten your reactions, and then you're able to borrow mana in the space of time. And of course Asta is just amazed by the fact that Captain Medaleo could do all this. Well, Liar just says that I wonder if he's done. However, strange markings begins to happen on the place. As Juno brushes off against the people in his, well, zones, Mimosa mentions that it seems like he is sensing the mana zone. And he is actually sensing something, that something is pulsing in the area. Is that a hint for the foreshadowing awakening? And then, well, comes the real... well, I wouldn't say real interesting part, but the real, wow, you gotta be kidding me part. We actually turn back to time a little bit, just before the royal infiltrated the hideout, and we're getting into the Black Bull, you know, the main characters. We see Gauche, the female Grey. I mean, well, her name is Grey, as you know, but she's female. And of course the other guy, who I of course forgot his name of. So yeah, the awkward people are sitting next to each other. I mean, Gauche is technically the only one who is sane here, and that's saying something. After all, he's a mad, insane sister lover, as everyone else calls him. So, well, Grey is just very nervous, and the other guy, well, yeah, just sits there. So, well, but it turns out that they're not doing this out of, well, to be there annoying or anything else. Grey is just she just wants to transform because she's embarrassed of showing her real self. However, she is also happy when she has a real friend. And the other guy, well, you know, he may look scary and he may look a little bit freaky, but apparently he only wants to have friends. But yeah, he is so freaky that it's actually kind of difficult. So they tries to talk about stuff like this, and then Gauche shows that he's been working on a doll. And what's that doll? Well, it's none other than his little sister Mary. After all, you know, he cherishes his little sister more than anything else. And it turns out that the other guy, well, he makes voodoo-like dolls of the inside Black Bull. I think he does that because he's lonely and stuff like that, so he shares the memory as dolls. However, for the other guys, well, they just find it to be scary. And even Gauche says it, you're just plain scary. Also, listen what I said earlier. If you want to get along with others, you're just easy on the affection. Start with your face. Which is in essence a bit harsh, but yeah, it is true. The guy looks so weird, especially with those thick lips and stuff like that. And apparently, the interior of the hideout shifts every single time. I have no idea. However, then despair a little bit happens as zombies suddenly starts to attack the Black Bull. And yes, it's the annoying Radies and the sexy Sally, as well as the dimensional guy who is attacking the Black Bull hideout, because I think they have heard that the stones, you know, that they want to have in order to become one with mana is in the Black Bull hideout. But then one zombie crashes a table that unfortunately destroys the doll of Mary that Gauche made, and you all know what happens when someone hurts Mary. Of course, Radius is a bit angry that, well, Asta is not there. After all, we cannot forget that this arrogant monster is so arrogant anything else. However, Gorge destroys almost every single one of them with his mirror magic, as Grey transforms and the other guy, I'm sorry I forgot his name, they didn't mention him in this one, finally enters the fray, and it seems to be surrounded by black smog or something. Is that his magic? Either way, I don't know, Gorge lampshades, I don't know where this dumb idea came from, but we're turning the tables. So yeah, seems that the fate of the Black Bull hideout and the stones are in the hands of three very, well, I wouldn't say incompetent people, but we don't know enough about them. Gorge is competent, but only when his little sister is in danger, after all. And I think compared to the other two, he seems way more competent. So, and will Grey now finally fight? I know. I don't know. But, and then the other guy. We'll see his magic. So where is the rest of them? Where is Captain Jamie? Where is Vanessa? And, Magna, shouldn't he be here and crash the party? Yeah, things are taking a real action-packed turn, and I'm looking forward to more. But again, this may very well be the last chapter of Black Bull. The Day of Awakening is getting close to, as the area is saying. However, the White Knight, Demon Eye do not yet have the stones. So I just wonder, are they gonna be able to get them? Even though Zombie Army is there, Sally is kinda, is compatible. And don't forget, her magic her magic is unaffected by Gorgeous, so we may have problems. Who knows? You give me your thoughts if you have any.